The sun beats down with a relentless, fiery glare upon this vast and unforgiving landscape. This is a kingdom of rock and sand, where life clings on by a thread. The air shimmers with heat, distorting the horizon into a watery mirage. Ancient, twisted acacia trees, their branches thorny and bare, offer the only pockets of shade against the scorching heat. Beneath them, the ground is a mosaic of cracked earth and loose, rust-colored stones. It's a place that tests the will of every creature that dares to call it home. Survival here is a daily battle, a constant struggle for water, for food, and for a moment's peace from the elements. This is the domain of one of the world's most elusive and adaptable predators, a true master of its environment. We're talking about the leopard. For this incredible big cat, the harshness of the wilderness is not a barrier, it's a canvas. Every rocky outcrop, every dry riverbed, and every dense thicket of scrub is a tool to be used. The leopard has spent generations perfecting its life here, its very being shaped by the demands of this sun-scorched world. Its coat, a stunning pattern of rosettes, is the ultimate camouflage, allowing it to melt into the dappled light and shadow of the parched vegetation. Imagine the silence of midday. The only sound is the buzz of insects and the faint whisper of a hot wind moving through the dry grasses. Most animals are hiding, conserving their energy, waiting for the cool of the evening. But even in this stillness, the leopard is aware. Its senses are on high alert, tuned to the faintest sign of movement, the slightest scent on the breeze. This is a land of opportunity for those who know how to read its secrets. For the leopard, every crack in the rock and every rustle in the bushes tells a story of potential prey or lurking danger. This desert-like expanse is not just a backdrop for the leopard's life, it is an active participant in its daily drama. The scarcity of water dictates where animals gather, creating predictable hotspots for a patient hunter. The rugged terrain, with its caves and high ledges, provides perfect vantage points and safe dens. The extreme temperatures force a rhythm upon the land, a cycle of activity and rest that the leopard has completely mastered. To understand this incredible cat, you must first understand the kingdom it rules, a place of brutal beauty and constant challenge where only the most resourceful can thrive. When the leopard begins its hunt, it undergoes a remarkable transformation. It ceases to be just an animal walking through the bush. It becomes a phantom, a whisper of movement that is almost impossible to detect. This is the first and most crucial part of its hunting strategy. Pure, unadulterated stealth. Every single muscle in its powerful body is controlled with incredible precision. It moves low to the ground, its belly almost scraping the dusty earth. This low profile keeps it hidden behind the smallest tufts of grass or the slightest undulation in the terrain, making it virtually invisible to unsuspecting eyes. Each step is a masterpiece of silent placement. The leopard's large, soft paws act like shock absorbers, muffling any sound as they touch the ground. It has an uncanny ability to navigate through dry leaves and brittle twigs without making a single crackle. It will lift each foot slowly, deliberately, and place it down with the care of a bomb disposal expert. This slow, methodical movement is hypnotic to watch. It's not a walk or a run, it's a flow, a seamless glide through the landscape. The leopard is a ghost in the shadows, a silent threat that can get breathtakingly close to its prey without ever being noticed. The key to this stealth is patience. The leopard is in no rush. It understands that a hurried approach will only alert its quarry and ruin the hunt before it has even begun. It can spend hours moving just a few hundred meters, covering the ground with an almost supernatural quietness. It will freeze mid-stride, becoming a living statue for minutes at a time, its eyes fixed, its ears swiveling to catch every sound. This level of control is astonishing. It's a mental game, as much as a physical one, a testament to the leopard's focused and disciplined mind, honed by countless generations of hunters. This silent advance is what makes the leopard such a formidable predator. While other hunters might rely on sheer speed over open ground, the leopard's strength lies in its ability to close the distance undetected. It uses the very fabric of its environment, the shadows, the cover, the terrain, as its ally. It doesn't fight the wilderness, it becomes one with it. This ghostly approach allows it to get within striking distance of even the most alert and wary animals, giving them almost no time to react when the final explosive attack is launched. It's a deadly art form, perfected in the wild. Silence and stealth get the leopard close, but the next stage of the hunt requires a different kind of skill, the art of the ambush. This is where the leopard's intelligence truly shines. It isn't just about hiding, it's about choosing the perfect spot to wait. The leopard will use its expert knowledge of the terrain to find a location that offers both excellent cover and a clear view of a game trail, a waterhole or a feeding ground. It might be a dense thicket of bushes, the low-hanging branch of a tree, or a jumble of boulders on a rocky hillside. Once the ambush spot is chosen, an incredible display of patience begins. The leopard can remain completely motionless for hours on end, a coiled spring of potential energy. Its body is relaxed but ready, every sense focused on the scene in front of it. Its golden eyes, with their piercing gaze, miss nothing. It watches the comings and goings of different animals, assessing each one. Its ears twitch and turn, mapping the soundscape and pinpointing the location of unseen creatures. Its nose tests the air, deciphering the complex messages carried on the wind, the scent of prey, the scent of arrival. This period of waiting is a calculated game of risk and reward. The leopard doesn't just pounce on the first thing that comes along. It has to conserve its energy, as a failed hunt is a costly waste of precious calories. So it waits, and it watches, and it weighs its options. It might let a small, fast antelope pass by, knowing it's too risky a chase. It might observe a large, powerful warthog, deciding the danger of its sharp tusks is too great. This is a predator that thinks, that plans, that strategizes. It's not just instinct, it's experience and intelligence at work. The ambush is a mental battle. The leopard has to remain perfectly still, even when plagued by flies or the intense heat. It must resist the urge to move or readjust, as the slightest motion could give its position away. This supreme self-control is what separates a successful hunter from a hungry one. The entire environment becomes its weapon. The direction of the wind, the position of the sun, the shadows cast by the rocks, all of these elements are factored into its plan. The art of the ambush is the ultimate expression of the leopard's mastery over its world. After hours of patient waiting and silent stalking, the moment of truth arrives. But the leopard's intelligence is on full display here, as it doesn't just attack wildly. It engages in a careful and deliberate process of selection. It scans the herd of impala, or the sounder of warthogs, looking for the perfect target. A successful predator knows that not all prey are created equal. An attack is a huge explosion of energy, and it carries risks. A kick from a zebra or the horn of a gazelle can cause a fatal injury, so the choice of target is a life or death decision. The leopard is a master of spotting weakness. Its sharp eyes look for any sign that an individual is not at its peak. It might be a young, inexperienced animal that has strayed a little too far from its mother. It could be an older individual that is moving a bit more slowly than the rest of the group. Often the leopard will single out an animal that shows signs of injury or illness. A slight limp, a hesitant step, a lack of alertness. These are the subtle cues that tell the predator this individual will be easier and safer to take down than a strong, healthy adult. This selection process is incredibly fast and efficient. The leopard might watch a herd for a long time, but once it has locked onto its chosen target, its focus becomes absolute. It tunes out all other distractions. The rest of the herd fades into the background. All of its attention, all of its predatory intent is now directed at that one specific animal. This laser-like focus is crucial for the final moments of the hunt. It allows the leopard to anticipate the prey's movements, and plan its final angle of attack for maximum surprise and effectiveness. By being so selective, the leopard dramatically increases its chances of success while minimizing its own risk. This isn't just about getting a meal, it's about long-term survival. A reckless hunter that frequently gets injured will not last long in this harsh wilderness. The leopard's careful, calculated approach to choosing its prey is a hallmark of its intelligence. It demonstrates a deep understanding of predator-prey dynamics and a remarkable ability to assess risk. It's a deadly chess game, and the leopard is a grandmaster, always thinking several moves ahead. The leopard may be a formidable predator, but it does not rule its kingdom uncontested. This wilderness is home to other, larger carnivores, and navigating this world of giants is one of the leopard's greatest challenges. Lions, with their brute strength and social power, dominate the landscape. A pride of lions can easily overpower a solitary leopard, stealing its hard-earned kill or even killing the leopard itself. Then there are the spotted hyenas, whose powerful clans can also bully a leopard off its meal. These animals represent a constant threat, and avoiding them is paramount to the leopard's survival. To deal with these larger competitors, the leopard relies on its superior senses and its wits. Its hearing is exceptionally acute, capable of picking up the low-frequency calls of lions from miles away. Its keen sense of smell can detect the scent of a hyena clan long before they are visible. The leopard is constantly scanning its environment, not just for prey, but for these dangers. It lives in a state of perpetual awareness, a quiet vigilance that keeps it one step ahead of its rivals. It knows the territories of the local lion prides and hyena clans, and will actively avoid these high-risk areas when possible. When an encounter is unavoidable, the leopard's first instinct is not to fight, but to disappear. Its incredible camouflage and stealth are its best defense. If it spots a lion or a group of hyenas approaching, it will flatten itself to the ground, using the smallest bit of cover to become invisible. It will freeze, sometimes for an hour or more, until the danger has passed. This defensive tactic requires immense nerve and self-control. Confrontation is always the last resort, as a fight, even if survived, could lead to injuries that would make hunting impossible. This constant need to avoid larger predators has profoundly shaped the leopard's behavior. It's why they are so secretive and elusive, masters of the unseen. They often hunt at the fringes of the day, during dawn and dusk, when the larger predators might be less active. This behavior isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of supreme intelligence. The leopard understands the hierarchy of the bush and has developed a brilliant strategy to thrive within it. It survives not by being the strongest, but by being the smartest and the most discreet. One of the leopard's most famous and ingenious behaviors is a direct response to the threat of lions and hyenas. After a successful hunt, the leopard is at its most vulnerable. The scent of the kill will attract scavengers from all around, and honestly, it's a race against time to secure its meal. This is where the leopard uses a combination of incredible strength and brilliant problem-solving. Instead of trying to defend its kill on the ground, where it would surely lose to a pride of lions or a clan of hyenas, the leopard takes its meal to a place where they cannot follow: up a tree. This is really an amazing feat of power. A leopard can hoist a carcass that is heavier than its own body weight several meters up into the thick branches of a tree. It uses its powerful neck and shoulder muscles, along with its sharp, protractile claws, to get a firm grip on both the prey and the tree trunk. It's a slow, arduous climb, a struggle against gravity that requires immense effort. But this effort is a crucial investment. By stashing its kill in this treetop larder, the leopard creates a safe zone where it can feed in peace over several days, away from the prying eyes and hungry mouths on the ground. Choosing the right tree is another example of the leopard's intelligence. It needs a tree with strong, sturdy branches that are high enough to be out of reach, but also thick enough to support the weight of both the leopard and its kill. It often needs a good, low-sloping branch to make the initial hoist easier. The leopard will have several of these larder trees within its territory, and its knowledge of the landscape is essential for quickly finding a suitable one after a hunt. This isn't random. It's a planned, deliberate strategy that has been passed down and perfected. This behavior of hoisting kills is the ultimate example of brains over brawn. The leopard knows it cannot win a direct physical confrontation with a group of larger predators. So, it changes the rules of the game. It uses its unique climbing ability, a skill that lions and hyenas lack, to create an advantage. This clever tactic allows the leopard to make the most of every single kill, ensuring that its hard work and risk-taking pay off. It perfectly illustrates how the leopard has carved out its niche, surviving and thriving by being smarter, more agile, and more resourceful than its competitors. While caution and stealth are essential for the leopard's survival, there are moments when it must be incredibly brave. The final stage of the hunt is one such moment. After stalking, waiting, and selecting its target, the leopard must commit to the attack. This is a moment of explosive action, where all the stored-up energy and patience are released in a blur of speed and power. The leopard bursts from its cover, closing the final distance in a few massive bounds. It can reach speeds of up to 58 kilometers per hour, a devastating sprint designed to catch its prey by surprise. This charge is fraught with danger. The prey, now aware of the attack, will bolt, zigzagging in a desperate attempt to escape. The leopard must anticipate these movements, adjusting its course in a split second. A misstep on the rocky ground could mean a twisted ankle, ending the hunt and threatening its ability to survive. The prey itself is not helpless. An antelope can deliver a powerful kick, a warthog can slash with its tusks, and even a smaller animal can inflict a nasty bite in its struggle for life. The leopard must be both aggressive and precise to overpower its victim quickly. The takedown itself requires immense courage and strength. The leopard often aims for the neck, using its powerful jaws to deliver a suffocating bite to the throat. This is a dangerous position to be in. Close to flailing hooves and sharp horns, it must hold on with grim determination, using its body weight to bring the larger animal down. This is the ultimate test of the leopard's power and nerve. It's a violent, intense struggle that lasts only a few moments but decides the outcome of hours of patient work. It's the balance point where caution ends and raw, predatory courage takes over. This bravery is not recklessness. It is a calculated risk, taken only when the leopard is confident of success. The long process of stalking and selection is designed to minimize the danger of this final aggressive act. But the danger can never be completely eliminated. Every hunt is a gamble. The leopard's willingness to take this gamble, to face its prey head-on with explosive force, is what makes it such an effective hunter. It has mastered the delicate balance between being a cautious, invisible ghost and a courageous, powerful killer, switching between these two states in the blink of an eye. After the adrenaline of the hunt and the Herculean effort of hauling its prize into a tree, the leopard can finally rest and eat. The treetop larder is more than just a storage unit. It is a fortress. High above the ground, nestled among the branches, the leopard is safe from the turmoil of the savanna floor. Here, it can let its guard down, at least for a while. The immediate threats of lions and hyenas have been cleverly outmaneuvered. The leopard can catch its breath, its muscular body finally relaxing after the intense exertion of the hunt and climb. The feeding process is unhurried. Unlike predators on the ground who must gorge themselves quickly before scavengers arrive, the leopard can take its time. It will start by plucking fur or feathers and then use its sharp teeth to tear into the meat. Its specialized carnassial teeth at the side of its jaw work like scissors, slicing through tough hide and flesh. The leopard will often eat for a while, then rest, then eat some more. A single kill, like an impala or a young wildebeest, can provide enough food to last for several days. This treetop feast is the reward for its patience, intelligence, and strength. Between meals, the leopard uses its treetop haven as a resting spot. It will drape its lithe body over a thick branch, its legs and tail dangling down, the picture of relaxation. From this high vantage point, it can survey its territory, keeping a lazy eye on the world below. It dozes in the dappled sunlight, its beautiful coat blending in perfectly with the leaves and bark. These moments of peace are vital. They allow the leopard's body to recover and digest its food, rebuilding the energy reserves needed for the next hunt. This is the leopard's private sanctuary. This cycle of feasting and resting in its arboreal fortress is central to the leopard's daily life. It's not just about eating, it's about maximizing the return on its energy investment. By securing its food supply for several days, the leopard doesn't have to hunt every day. This reduces its exposure to risk and conserves precious energy in the harsh desert environment. The treetop larder is a simple but brilliant strategy that allows the leopard to live a more secure and efficient life, a testament to its problem-solving abilities and its perfect adaptation to its challenging world. The life of a leopard is a masterclass in survival, a perfect blend of intelligence, power, and adaptability. Every action, from the silent, ghostly stalk to the patient treetop feast, is a piece of a complex puzzle that allows this magnificent cat to thrive where others would fail. The leopard is not the biggest or the strongest predator in its environment, but it survives and prospers by being the most resourceful. It has turned its apparent disadvantages into its greatest strengths, using its solitary nature to become a master of stealth and its smaller size to become an expert climber. Its intelligence is evident in every decision it makes. It doesn't rely on brute force alone. It assesses risk, it strategizes, it uses the environment to its advantage, and it outwits its more powerful competitors. The careful selection of prey, the knowledge of rival territories, and the ingenious use of trees as larders are all hallmarks of a highly intelligent animal. This is not just mindless instinct. It is learned behavior and clever problem-solving. The leopard is a thinking predator, constantly calculating its next move in the dangerous game of life and death on the savannah. This combination of traits makes the leopard the ultimate opportunist. It is incredibly adaptable, able to hunt a wide variety of prey, from small rodents and birds to large antelope. This flexibility means it is not dependent on a single food source, which is a huge advantage in a harsh and unpredictable environment. Whether it is navigating a rocky desert, a dense forest, or the fringes of human settlement, the leopard has the skills to carve out a living. It is the embodiment of resilience, a solitary hunter that relies on its own wits and strength to face every challenge. Ultimately, the secret to the leopard's success is its mastery of balance. It is a perfect equilibrium between caution and courage, patience and power, aggression and discretion. It knows when to hide and when to attack, when to flee and when to stand its ground. This solitary phantom of the wilderness is more than just a beautiful animal. It is a symbol of incredible strength, profound intelligence, and the enduring power of adaptation. The leopard is, without a doubt, one of nature's most perfect survivors, a true master of the wild.